The present simple is used to make simple statements of fact, to talk about things that happen repeatedly, and to describe things that are always true. So, the present simple. To make the present simple of most verbs, use the base form, the infinitive without to. For example, I eat lunch at noon every day. Eat is the base form of the verb to eat. We also use a lot of different adverbs of frequency with the present simple, like every day. She eats lunch at 2 p.m. every day. Don't forget that we add as to the base form with the pronouns he, she, and it. Further examples. We drink coffee every morning. We start work at 9 a.m. They leave work at 5 p.m. But she drinks coffee every morning. He starts work at 11 a.m. Rob leaves work at 7 p.m. Now, let's talk about form. To build sentences in the present simple, we need subject. It takes the first place if we are talking about positive sentences. Then goes a verb. And after that, we can have the rest parts of the sentence. For example, I, you, we, they eat lunch at 2 p.m. every day. But he, she, it eats lunch at 2 p.m. every day. Also, different verbs can add different endings. But what do I mean when I say different endings? So not only as. Pay attention to this verb. I go to bed. But if I use this verb go with he, I add es. So I go to bed, but he goes to bed. I cross the road, but she crosses the road. I finish work, but he finishes work. I fix cars, she fixes cars. I watch TV, she watches TV. Their phones buzz all day. His phone buzzes all day. Further examples. Tom does the dishes every morning. She teaches English to 6 students. He washes the windows on Fridays. He blushes when he's embarrassed. Common mistakes. When we are forming the present simple. When the present simple is used with he, she, it, or one person's name, it always ends in s or es. He starts work at 11 a.m. But, you see, you do not have here s. That's why that is a mistake. There is no need to add the auxiliary verb do when forming the present simple. It is only used to form questions and negatives. I eat lunch at noon every day. I do eat lunch at noon every day. Actually, it is possible to say it like this. I do eat lunch at noon every day. It means that you want to emphasize that this action actually happens. I do eat lunch at noon every day. So I wouldn't say that that is such a huge mistake about this sentence. Sometimes it is possible to say like that, if you want. Okay, now let's talk about the verb to be in the present simple. Be is an important verb with an irregular present simple form. For example, I am 25 years old. You are a chef. He is happy. So you see, for each pronouns from these examples, you use different form of the verb to be in the present simple. So you have to remember. Let's look at these forms. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we, they are. One more time. I am happy, you are happy, he, she, it is happy, we, they are happy. Further examples. I am a doctor, they are students, my grandma is 92 years old, we are late for work, he's American, Rob is 7 years old. These are contractions. They can also be used when we are talking about something in the present simple. Have in the present simple. Have is an irregular verb. The third person singular form is has, not haves. Has. I have a garage, but she has a yard. Form. I, you, we, they have a garage, but he, she, it has a garage. I have a car, you have a sister, I have a painful back. They have the same dress. They have a new baby. Sarah has coffee with Tom every Tuesday. Jack has a bad headache. Thomas has a driving lesson today. He has a cold. The cat has a new color. Okay, let's move on to the practice. The present simple. You have a lot of sentences, not so many, but just 8. And you need to complete these sentences with the verbs from brackets. So, number 1. This one is done as an example. Jessica walks around the park every day at lunchtime. Tony, a huge breakfast for his family on Sundays. So, Tony makes. I usually my lunch at 1 p.m. at an Italian restaurant. I usually eat. You don't need to make any changes. Fiona or Fiona, her friends at a cafe on Thursday evenings. Meets. We sometimes tennis with our friends on Saturday mornings. We sometimes play. My cousin walk at 6 a.m. every morning. Starts. Walk. Great, because my cousin. Only one cousin. I am talking about one cousin. The shop assistant work at 6 p.m. in the evening. Leaves work at 6 p.m. in the evening. You a lot of coffee every morning. Drink a lot of coffee every morning. Paula usually a book in the evenings. Reads a book in the evenings. So, you have to mark the sentences that are correct. Number 1. Greg works in a factory, or Greg works in a factory. That one is correct. My dad watches TV every evening. My dad watches TV every evening. So, which spelling is correct? Of course, the first one. Michelle plays the piano beautifully. Michelle plays the piano beautifully. The first one. Great. Number 4. Jane brushes her hair in the morning. Jane brushes her hair in the morning. The second one is correct. Selma goes shopping after work. Selma goes shopping after work. The second one is correct. Imran washes his clothes on Sunday. Imran washes his clothes on Sunday. The first one, that is easy. And Mary teaches French at a college. Mary teaches French at a college. The first one is correct. So you have sentences which you have to complete with the correct form of to be verb. So number 1, I am a doctor at the local hospital. Vicky is my eldest child. We are from a town in Scotland. Both my parents are lawyers. You are a very good friend. I am an American. That policeman is so tall. She is 23 years old. It is cold outside. I am 15 today. Our cat is black and white. We are very excited. They are students from France. Jim is an architect. My sister-in-law is from Japan. I am so hungry. You are very lazy. My children are so tired. I am 43 years old. They are late for work. Claudia and Paula are Italian. My grandfather is retired. We are from Pakistan. Paul is disappointed. Now you have the same exercise, but you have to complete it with the verb have. Jack has a new car. Jennifer has Abby's bag. We have a beautiful farm. I have 3 sisters. Bob has toothache. My house has a large garage. They have a new laptop. We have so many books. My dad has red hair. You have an old phone. My neighbors have a daughter. Juan's house has 3 floors. That bird has big eyes. I have a new baby. We both have headaches. They have the same dress. My grandparents have chickens. You have a friendly cat. My town has 2 museums. Yoko has a painful back. Our dogs have lots of toys. We have an English class tonight. Vivietta, I don't know how to pronounce this name correctly. Please, if you know, send me in the comments the correct pronunciation. Vivietta, perhaps. Vivietta has a new haircut. I have dinner at 6 p.m. every day. Okay, let's continue. You have to match the pictures to the correct sentences. So Reggie bakes the most incredible cakes. Okay, what about number 1? Hannah takes beautiful photos of the places she visits. That is picture number 2. Emil leaves the office at 6 p.m. each day. Number 3. Brad goes camping in the forest every summer. And fill in the gaps using the words in the panel. Where is the panel? Aha, here it is. Okay, so we have present simple. I work at 9 a.m. during the week. Okay, let it be I start. You are an engineer. Maria, coffee with Julie's in the morning. Maria has coffee. They go to work by train. Number 5. My dad is Robert finishes work at 7 p.m. We have an English lesson later. Paul often watches a film in the evening. Watches a film. Emma goes to bed early on Sundays. Goes to bed early on Sundays. So, this is it for today. Thank you for being with me. See you next time. Bye bye.